this right here. The middle part. So although some women do fancy wild and wicked retro baits, especially for flings, a bigger turn on are men who scramble the good/bad categories and are nice with spice. Alloyed virtue or appearance of it has zero allure. Unalloyed virtue or appearance of it has zero allure. Ladies, men stir up, morally mixed, and inclined to bend rules. They are fundamentally decent and know the secret of the oldest conundrum: how to make goodness charming. Fascinating, you know what I'm saying? Virtue has long been entwined with romantic love. It's that instant coffee with some cardamom. You know what I'm saying? They got the water right here. Alright. In 4th century BC, Plato defined eros as a love of goodness that led up to transcendental ladder to the sphere. Medieval amorists put moral excellence back into romance. Oh snap! With courtly love, where it has remained various degrees ever since. Honesty and virtue are great enticers. No love without goodness. These rubrics still resonate today. Philosopher Robert Solomon believes ethical worth is a linchpin in love. Partners must reflect magnify our own virtues. You can say 69. In studies, women seem to be of two minds about virtuous partners. On one hand, say researchers, they want a nice guy with the old-fashioned quality, integrity. On the other, they want a fun, bold, bad boy, all abnormal. They want a fun, bold, bad boy. The problem is in the polarized choice, writes Edward Horgan in a Harvard University paper. After receiving the literature, he concludes that women desire a combination of both niceness commingled with deviltry and served up seductively. Seduction, in fact, may have been one of morality's earliest functions. Psychologist Geoffrey Miller speculates that prehistoric man deployed morality as a sexual ornament designed to intrigue and enchant women with the delights of fair play, generosity, decency, and concern for others. You enjoy helping those who help you, writes psychologist Steven Pinker. That's also why men and women fall in love, particularly if the lover isn't too perfect imperfections. That's how I feel in those. The ancient love gods were the sexiest of all nice guys. A variegated species with their share of faults. They were glamorous deities who made virtue voluptuous. The volatile Dionysus was also kind and compassionate, and dispensed his benevolence through song, dance, and joyous celebration. Although a tricky customer, the phallic Hermes was a giver of good things, a luck bringer, protector, and silver-tongued seducer. And to reckless Cuchulain and give it a myth, alright. And there's Irish women, young and old, with his pleasing rectitude and kindness to everyone. Female readers always rate Mr. Darcy of Pride and Prejudice as a romantic favorite because he is so deliciously decent. Fitzwilliam Darcy is both an odious snob and a man of honor who saves the Bennets from calamity and charms Elizabeth with his eloquent me coupler. You showed me, he says, how insufficient were all my pretensions to please a woman worthy of being pleased. Yes, that's what I said, nigga. Yes,